Alright, folks, I'm back again. I had to take the container outside because it's really starting to stick in here with the fumes from the super glue stuff. Anyway, all four items are in front of me. I can obviously tell that they all have residue on them, so I can see visible fingerprints, enough to get enough prints off of. So I'm going to do the black and fluorescent here since I have the capability for them. I'm going to use the CD as well as the box cutter. Let me see here. And since there's multiple prints, I'm going to put one on a black and one on a white card, just like I did with the other experiment, just to show you the differences between the black and white flashcards. I'm also going to use the quick friction strips because I hate that tape dispenser, personally. Anyway, I'll do the box cutter first. I'm going to do that one with, well, let's do the fluorescent on that. Why not? Well, actually, yeah, with the fluorescent, I'm using the UV light anyway, so. This stuff makes a mess, but I can see how it's pretty fun to do. Put that down there. Much easier than the tape dispenser. Yep. We'll put this one on the black card, just to see how this one comes out on the black. Oh yeah, I got two pretty good fingerprints out of it. You can see the ridges forming on them. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And since I still have the knife right here, and I can still see some fingerprints all over it, I want to get another print, and I want to put it on the white card, just for comparison. Yeah, these gloves love sticking to everything. I got two decent patterns. Nothing spectacular, but decent enough. Alright, so there's your fluorescent. I've already taken the effort to fill out the information of the card there. So I'm going to put those over here. I'm going to do the black powder now. carefully put the fluorescent container away. Granted, there's still enough fingerprints on the actual box cutter to be able to put underneath UV light, so that way I can actually physically see it with the UV as well as the fingerprint on the card. Anyway, so the next one I'm going to do is the Marley and Me DVD, which our two famous hunters went out and watched Alone in the Woods, and they should never have done that. And you can obviously see the fingerprints a little bit. Not sure. Yeah, there you go, a little bit. All right. So with this one, I'm going to use the black brush. I hate the black powder personally because it's a little more messy than the other powders. But it's also the easiest to see and differentiate. Differentiate. Yeah, I can't even say that word. Oh yeah, nice visible fingerprints all over it. I'm going to show you this one if I can get it up to the camera without causing. You can easily see the fingerprints all came out nice and easy. So this should be a pretty quick lift. I already have the two cards again filled out. One for, they're both the same card. One's just black on the black flash on the back, and the other one's clear white. I just want to see the difference between the black on black, and well, we know it's going to look crappy anyway. But the whole concept is I just want to see the difference. Alicia, for future classes, I can honestly say get more of these if they're available, because those little rolls of tape stink. I know you know that already, but just figured I'd say. One bitch. Got a little bit of paper. Well, how about that? That's okay. I got the prints, but I also got a little bit of the paper. And I can see what you mean by the fact that the tape is not going to necessarily destroy the fingerprint with the glue, because the fingerprints are still there. And actually, believe it or not, even with the black powder inside the black flash card, you can still visibly see 4 distinct fingerprints. So it just goes to show you that either the black or white flash card can be used, and it'll work. I'm going to take the white print while I have it now, or excuse me, the white card rather, with the black print. And again, when I lift the prints up, I can still visibly see the prints are still left on the CD. We'll put this one here on the white card. And there you have the white card filled out properly. All right, so that would be my experiment currently with the black and fluorescent. If I turn the overhead light off, which I will attempt to without getting stuff all over the place here, let's just go and see if the UV light here can find some fingerprints on the box cutter. And oh, there's one right there, right underneath my thumb area. I'm not sure if you can see that. No, the camera's not going to pick that up here. Anyway, it's there. It's just not very distinct with the camera here that I'm using on my laptop. Anyway, I'm going to turn the light back on here, and I'm going to take the laptop with the assistance of a very nice lady here. She's going to help me with the laptop, I assume. I'm going to go into the kitchen with the last two items. The last two items would be both screwdrivers here, and this is where I'm going to apply the Androx and let it get in there for a second, and then wash it off with cold water, and then I'll let it hang dry, and then I'll come back later on and get quick images of those. So anyway, if you wouldn't mind, just grab the laptop and keep it facing me as I'm moving. All right, thank you. I'm gonna do the Rambam. No. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope you don't mind. I'm a bachelor, so my kitchen sink is not it's clean, but it has a few dishes in it. So anyway, here I am at the sink. I'm going to put both items down carefully, to make sure that there's no mess anywhere. I got the little bottle of Androx. There's a little bottle of Androx that was provided in the kit. We'll wash them off with it. All right. That's a little bit of Androx. Give it a few seconds to air dry here real quick. And then I want to run underneath cold or warm water. Would you mind grabbing me that UV flashlight? All right, thank you. I'm gonna let it drip dry first anyway, so I'm gonna pause the camera again and come back and do one last test of this later on. So for now, I'm just gonna pause it. And hopefully not gonna mess all over my. Do me a favor and tap that mouse pad. There you go. Yeah, because I don't think it's gonna test dry completely. Yeah, you can see it though. See the distinct differences. But the whole point of this solution here is to you can find fingerprints on the thing even with it under black light. Like right there, you'll be able to pull prints off of that. Even though without it on, it doesn't look like anything. But with it on there, it helps adhere to the fingerprint. Basically, what it does, seals it kind of is what it's doing.
Right.
That's cool. One of those flashlights too that you don't aim at your face.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that's unless you have sunglasses on. All right, so let me just actually tell you what. Tilt the lid of the camera up just a little bit. Okay, that's good. Go ahead and or hit the hit the button again.